Congressman, so I guess you're not going to go with Lankford and McConnell's proposal to allow 5,000 illegals into the U.S. In perpetuity forever and codify it. I guess that Johnson says he's not going to do that. How did this bill even get through the Senate? I mean, how do we even take the Republican Party seriously when their effort to control the open border that Biden has created is to say, well, we're going to limit it to 5,000 people a day and then maybe close it? What was that even about, sir?
Well, fortunately, they didn't even take a vote on that bill yet, and for whatever reason, John, they're so embarrassed by it they won't release the language of their bill. What we know about it is what you iterated there. There's a whole host of other bad stuff in the bill too, but I mean, it does beg the question: how in the world are Republican senators who don't know anything about the border allowed to try to reach this kind of crazy compromise? It's not even a compromise; it's a surrender, right? I mean, so 5,000 people a day. I want you to understand what that means. That's 30 days a month on average, so that's 150,000 people a month. That's 1.8 million people a year that they're going to allow to come in, and they're going to parole them. And what that means is they're going to let them go wherever they want. Now, what that does is, as you say, codify this open border. And I'm baffled by it. I mean, look, when Donald Trump was president, the last year he was in, the number was just a small fraction of what you see under Biden. You had never seen 150,000 person a month until the second month that Biden was president. And then he set records every month, including last month, right? So this notion that we're going to allow 1.8 million illegal aliens to come in is just ludicrous. It's ludicrous.
Well, it's why the Republican Party loses. I mean, as simple as that. When you have bills like this, you stand for nothing. You don't do anything, and of course the Democrat communists stand arm to arm on everything, and we just have no mission, and it's just it's really despicable what they put out with. So I'm happy that I'm not a fan of Speaker Johnson. I'm really sick of the guy. It's only been a month and a half. I'm sick of his glasses. I'm sick of the whole thing. But we'll get to that later. You're impeaching Mayorkas. You guys introduced the articles of impeachment. Give us an update on that, sir.
That hearing begins this morning in Committee on Homeland Security. Mark Green from Tennessee is the chair. I anticipate that they're going to go all day and into the night and going to be arguing and bickering, and Democrats are going to introduce a mess of deleterious motions to try to slow things down. But in the end, that's going to come out of the Homeland Security Agreement, the bill, the resolution for Mayorkas, sometime today, sometime tonight, maybe the wee hours of tomorrow morning. It's going to go a long time. And then at some point, maybe not this week, because they're going to be, let's just put it this way, they're counting votes. They want to see what the total vote is, whether we can sustain the impeachment on the floor. And if they're smart, the second that they have the votes, boom, you bring it to the floor, we have the vote, and we dispatch with that, and then it gets referred to the Senate.